Hey everybody! Oh wow, it's been a while since I've been on here with the ice and the snow and the freezing and all that. It's been a while. Anyway, and I was out of town in Broken Bow, visiting my campers that I have. If you're ever in Broken Bow and you need a place to stay, I have 2 RVs, and they're really nice and they're brand new. And I bought them so that when my Cameron was working up there on my cabin and on the Clampett's cabin, that he had a place to stay and a place for me to stay. Anyway, so it's super fun having them up there, and I was checking on my cabin, and my friend from college met me there, and she's the one who taught me into going ziplining, and that was so fun. I cannot wait to find other places to go ziplining. So I love ziplining, and I love riding the roller coasters like in Branson and Pigeon Forge. And so anyway, I'm adding ziplining to my new list of things to do when I go on vacation now. So anyway, today I was going to hop on here and tell you what the national days were, because I think it's super fun. All the national days, which I didn't even know there was such a thing until we were eating in McAllister's, and our little young waiter guy told us that it was national idea that was such a thing. And so it got me to looking, and it's really been fun seeing the national days and why we have them or where they came from. So today, on February 25th, it's National Clam Chowder Day. So if you like clam chowder, comment below and write clam chowder. I am not a big fan of the ones that I've had. Maybe there's some out there that I would like, but the ones I've had were a little bit fishy. Is that the right word? Anyway, it's also National Chocolate Covered Nut Day. So if you like chocolate covered nuts, it didn't say peanuts, but it just said nuts. So if you like chocolate covered peanuts or almonds, comment below. And hey Joanne, thank you. Yes, have you been ziplining yourself? I was afraid to go. When she asked me or told me she was going, I was like, oh my gosh, I just got anxiety from you telling me that. And then she was going, and I thought, I can't let her go and then me be wimpy. So I went, and it was so fun. So the ziplining in Broken Bow, getting off track here a little bit, but in Broken Bow, if you've ever been, or if you haven't been, the ziplining, it's 6 different lines. So you kind of like hike to the first one. I mean, it's more of a walk. And then you go 6 different lines from here to there. And the very last one's almost a mile. It's 3/4 of a mile. And it's over the water. And that's the one that I put the video of. And so Joanne, only in the park. You know what? I had been on a little bitty short zip line. I don't think I could really call it a zip line, but maybe it was. But it was like what you're saying, kind of was at a little camp, and it was really, really short. And I didn't enjoy it, but this one, the 6 different ones under one, when you buy this at Broken Bow, you get all 6 lines. So anyway, oh wow, welcome to watch from England. Awesome. Okay, super. So if you're out there and you love ziplining, let me know and tell me where you've ziplined, because I would love to go ziplining again as soon as possible. I even looked it up today, like on my map. I just pulled up ziplining and nothing came up for local, but I'm going to keep looking. I'm going to see what's close by and see when I can go ziplining again soon. The other thing I love is roller coasters, the mountain coasters. Oh, y'all are still in lockdown. Wow. Sorry to hear that. Darn. Wow. Okay. Well, hopefully y'all that will end soon. So also I love mountain coasters. So like in Branson, they have a mountain coaster that is my favorite. There's two in Branson, but there's one that I really, really love, and I ride it over and over and over and over. They have the all-day pass, and so I love that. When I was in Pigeon Forge recently, I think they had 3 or 4 or 5, but we went to 3 or 4 of them, and I just love them. They're so much fun. So if you've ridden a mountain coaster, comment below, because if you've ridden one, I want to know where there is one so I can go ride one of those too. Anyway, so today is National Clam Chowder Day. If you like clam chowder, put clam chowder in the comments below. National Chocolate Covered Nut Day. Put that in the comment below if you like it or don't like it. It's also National Toast Day. So who out there that's watching likes toast? I like toast, but it's been a really long time since I've had any. And I like peanut butter on my toast, but it's been a really, really long time. So the one that I'm focusing on today, yeah, it's messed up here, but yes, the vacation. Yes, I was teaching when we got put on lockdown here last March, and I was thankful for the break. And so I hear what you're saying. So, the last day that it is today is National Chili Day. And it says when I was reading, it said in Spanish, chili refers to chili pepper, and carne means meat in Spanish. So I guess that's where the original name came from. And it talked about one thing that was so neat, because I like reading the history about it. It said that the settlers used chili when they were like on the wagons and stuff, and they would cook it with beef, chili peppers, and salt, and pound it together and make a brick. Yes, chili. I love chili too. If you like chili, comment below. And do you have like a secret family recipe? Have you ever been in a chili cook-off? I know in our town here, every year we have a chili cook-off. And that used to be such a big deal. It was so fun because it's like when the weather's cold and you'd go and you'd get a little sample from each one. So that's super fun. So if you've ever participated in a chili cook-off, comment below. So there's tons of things to comment about. So it says the American frontier settlers made chili into bricks so that they could take it on the road, and then they would boil it and cook it on the trails. And it goes on to tell a lot of other things too. And it was talking about at the expo in Chicago that a group from San Antonio brought their chili, and it kind of made them popular and well known. And then it said before World War II, hundreds of small family-run chili parlors is what they were called, popped up through the state of Texas as well as other places in the United States, and each new place or each different place would brag that they had the secret recipe. So if you think you have a secret family recipe for chili, comment below. I want to hear about that. And I guess if it's a secret, you're not going to share it. And thank you. Thank you, Joanne. Thank y'all for commenting. I appreciate it. Then I know you're out there. One last thing, a little bit of tidbit about chili is it was saying that there's many ways that people enjoy chili. And we add chili to hot dogs to make it a chili dog. We add chili to hamburgers to make it a chili burger. And chili with fries to make it chili cheese fries. And the ultimate baked potato, you add chili. Frito pie, you add to your Fritos. And mac and cheese, if you put chili in there, you have chili mac. And if you mix rice and chili together, you have like some type of Spanish rice. And so there's so many different ways you can make chili. And so if you like chili, comment below. Clam chowder, nuts covered with chocolate. It's all that National Day of that today. So comment below. I want to hear from you. And the last thing that I wanted to talk about real quick before I hop off, I need to run, but this morning I was reading about decision, and I probably talked about it on here before because I kind of keep reading. I'm studying a course, and it talks about decision. And do you realize that every single day, almost about every minute, you make a decision? And you make a decision about what you're going to wear, about what you're going to eat, about where you're going to go, how you're going to spend your time. So you're always making decisions. And in my studies, it says that people, successful people, make decisions quickly. So if you're out there and you're watching, are you a person who makes decisions quickly? Or do you kind of drag your feet? Because some people say successful people make decisions quickly. And then one other thing I was going to share, it says when you make a decision to quit, that you're actually making a decision to fail. So how many of you out there have quit at something? And do you think that when you quit at that, that you were a failure at it? Or maybe it opened the door to something else. It made me think of when I read this morning when it says when you make a decision to do nothing, or when you don't make a decision, you are actually making a decision. I don't think we think of it that way, but we're constantly making decisions. So are we making good decisions to improve our future? Or are we making decisions to kind of stay where we are? That's something to think about. And also, in the chapter that I was reading, it says when you make a decision to do something, once you make a decision to do it and you start moving toward it, kind of all the things you need will begin to line up. You begin moving toward them, and things start working out. For example, like if you were going to buy a house, if you're thinking about it, nothing happens. But if you make a decision to do it, kind of start moving toward it, then doors might start opening and different things like that. So, let me see if I was going to say anything else. Successful. Oh yeah, it was talking about when you quit, when you make a decision to quit, you make a decision to fail. And it was talking about Babe Ruth, and it says everyone remembers Babe Ruth for the 714 home runs that he made, that he hit, but they rarely mentioned that he struck out 1,330 times. So that is definitely a good point, because I've never heard, oh yeah, well, Babe Ruth struck out that many times. We don't hear that. We hear the times that he succeeded. And there's another quote that says, when you're inventing, you flunk 999 times and succeed once, and then you're in. And I made a comment about that, about Thomas Edison, how many times he had failed before he made the electric light bulb. And a friend of mine commented and said he just learned 600 or whatever ways not to do it. And so that's the same. And I've talked about that before. I wasn't ever taught growing up that it's okay if you make a mistake, or it's okay if you fail. Not that you try to fail, but if you try to do something and you fail, that it is okay, because you have learned what not to do. So in the whole process, you did learn something. And so anyway, are you a person who makes decisions quickly? Comment below if you're a quick decision maker. Do you drag your feet? Do you try to weigh all the options and let a whole lot of time pass? What kind of a decision maker are you? Quick, slow, or do you not like to make decisions? So comment below. I have to hop off. I have an appointment here in a minute. And but today is Clam Chowder Day, National Clam Chowder Day. Comment below if you like it or don't. Chocolate covered nuts. Are you a fan or not? And what kind? Do you like chocolate covered peanuts? Like, I love chocolate covered peanut M&Ms. Today's National Toast Day and National Chili Day. And so comment below if you like that any of those or don't like them? And on the chili, does your family have a secret chili recipe? And have you ever participated in a chili cook-off? So I want to hear from you. And thank y'all for watching. Please comment below. And I will be back tomorrow. And I thank y'all for watching. And please comment below. I want to hear from you. Thanks.